So a lot of us learn and learn and learn and learn, and we get to a certain point, and we've learned what we thought we were going to do, and like, okay, what's next? What's next? You know, instead of saying, oh, let's take time out to celebrate. So how do you, in your homeschooling, rejoice over what you've learned or celebrate in your homeschooling?
We've actually had some celebrations. We had a mother-daughter book group that met at my house, and we were a Prince's Academy because we were daughters of a king. And we were studying great literature and learning lost arts and things, and at the end of the school year, we did an evening of eloquence. Oh, and it was a celebration of our womanhood. And we invited...
And what you had learned the
and
whole
all,
time.
Yes, our Hope Chest journey we got to share. So the moms and the daughters would get to get up and share with the group, and then they would display that. But we came together feasting and joyful and recognizing and encouraging each other and inviting the men in our lives, our brothers, our husbands, and in celebrating. We've also had celebrations before, special meal before homeschool. We have family holidays, like we celebrate birthdays, of course. We do a shipwreck Thanksgiving. September 16th is Constitution Day. My second great-grandmother was just 2 weeks from her second birthday, and their ship lost its mast and its rudder coming across the Atlantic from Germany.
My goodness.
And they were taking on water and about to go under, and one of the cousins, most of the 162 passengers were cousins and relatives. And a 13-year-old girl said, Marguerite Eris, she said, Jesus stilled the waves. Maybe he will calm the waves for us. And one of the sailors said, stop that girl. We're all going to drown.
Oh, my
goodness. And she stood up and she started singing In Mighty Fortresses, Our God. Wow. And everybody, all the relatives started singing it, and many of the crew, and they landed on a sandbar. And dawn of September 17th, they could see the lights along the shore. They found that there were black slaves that came to their rescue. Oh, wow. They had never seen people of color before. They were from Württemberg area of Germany. They were stalwart Lutherans. They got on that shore and they bowed down to the ground, kissed it, and prayed. And they dedicated that to the fourth generation. They would remember that day in Thanksgiving and not working that day in Thanksgiving every year. And so that is a celebration of the heart.
Yeah.
And I am the fourth generation.
Wow.
And so, and I'm younger than most of the fourth generation because my ancestor was a baby. And her mother had a baby 2.5 weeks later in Baltimore. So she made it across this whole thing through the storm, losing the mast, and still carried that baby. Yeah. And her mother's younger sister, her birthday was the day her 22nd birthday was the day they were rescued. So I said, we have got to celebrate this.
Yeah. And what did you call it?
Oh.
Ship sailing?
Well, it was
or something.
It's a German Schiffbruch Gottesdienst, shipwreck Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
And their church in Genoa, Ohio, where most of the survivors moved to Ohio, worked their way in, has celebrated that for the last 185 years. And it happened on a Saturday. So this year it happened on a Saturday, and I said, yes, this is my celebration of the heart. And we celebrate stuff like Johnny Appleseed, service. So my younger daughter said, this will be our service day. You know, because Johnny Appleseed was all about service.
Yeah, he totally was.
And when I was little, we lived in Fort Wayne, where I was born, and we'd go to his grave. And we'd have a picnic by his grave. So we celebrate that. My oldest son was born on that day. If I had realized it was Johnny Appleseed's birthday, his name would have been Johnny instead of Adam. But his brother got Johnny.
Yeah. Oh, well.
So anyway.
That's great.